Hello, I'm Quentin Clark from Silk Purse Videos. Now, I often need to record speeches or presentations, and it can take time to get it right. So I thought I would buy an auto cue. Now that's great if you can afford it, but I'm going to show you how to make one for free. Well, almost free if you already have just a few things. The first thing you need is a tablet computer. I use my iPad, which works well apart from the limitation on time, which will vary, and on older models you can still set it to never, which means it just keeps running. Actually, I seldom record in segments longer than 5 minutes before there's some break in the edit, so that's not really an issue. There are lots of teleprompter apps out there, and the one I like is called Over to You. It's free, which suits me, but if you don't like it, choose another. Basically, you just need an app that can show your text scrolling at a variable speed so it can fit with your natural pace, and most importantly, has a mirror function. It is this that makes all the difference, because without it, your teleprompter won't work. The whole point of a teleprompter is that you can achieve full eye contact with your audience, and that means you need to be able to look straight into the lens. If you don't use an app with a mirror function, you'll need to set your tablet to one side of the lens to read it, and it just doesn't look good. So, you need a tablet and a teleprompter app with mirror function. What else do you need? Well, now's the time to go scouting. You need a small sheet of thin glass. I used some from the front of an old picture and it just happened to be the right size. Something around 11 by 9 typically from a photo frame designed for 10 by 8 photos works perfectly. The glass is thin, which is good for later as it avoids too much double reflection. Then you need a box. Now as it happens, I found a cardboard box that I already had that was just perfect. Probably because all of this works to some sort of standard sizing. But anyway, my box was 10 inches by 12 inches and 8 inches deep. If you're not lucky, just cut down another box and the size will change if you have a different size glass anyway. The main thing is that your glass can be fitted at 45 degrees inside the box and leave 4 or 5 inches between the bottom of the glass and the bottom of the box. You get the idea. Your tablet is going to slip into the bottom of the box under the glass, and the 45-degree angle will reflect the image of the tablet out to the viewer. We're nearly there now. Once you know where your glass is going, you can cut a hole in the box just big enough to take your lens. Cut it a bit oversized so you can use some foam draft excluder to make a nice light tight seal. But before you fit anything, spray the inside of the box matte black. I had some old paint in the garage, or you could use something like blackboard paint. It just needs to be black and matte. Once it's dried, use black tape to fit your glass and then add your draft excluder around the lens hole. The great thing about a cardboard box is that you can bend out the cardboard wings that would have made the top of the box to just the right angle to allow your shot. And pretty much, that's that. You can get clever with making it look great, building a fancy box and so on, but basically it will be the same thing. So see what you have lying around so that you can use before rushing out and buying stuff. And you guessed it, all of this footage was shot using my own homemade auto cue. Happy presentations!